a YouTube channel, if there was any advice I'd give you, I would just say turn the camera on and start recording. Hi guys, welcome in or welcome back to my channel, Home with Christy T. As you can tell from the title of today's video, we are on the second video of my Becoming More Comfortable in Front of the Camera series. And today's topic is going to be, I try not to think of these before, and that's only because I try to think on my feet. So I think maybe I'll create a poll on my Instagram page at Home with Christy T to see if you guys have stuff you want to talk about that would be interesting for these communication videos and becoming more comfortable in front of the camera videos. All right, so today's topic is going to be explaining the need for these videos and why I'm doing that, because I think I didn't really explain it to you guys prior to starting this series, and I think it's important that you know why. So I'm starting this series because I realized that last year my main reason, and the year prior to that, for not shooting content is that I felt like I wasn't comfortable in front of the camera, which led me to not feel comfortable talking to you guys, not feel comfortable creating content. And that's not just to say that I was uncomfortable with my body or uncomfortable like physically being in front of the camera. It's like mentally and like trying to prepare myself to do so, and then like creating the content for you guys. So my channel is very much in the beginning, a just strictly DIYs and like me decorating kind of video. The only problem I have with that is because I live in a rental apartment, and I'm not using excuses here, I promise, but I live in a rental apartment and I have a lot of things going on in my life. So I don't always have time to sit down and do a DIY. So therefore I couldn't make that kind of content for you guys all the time, which means I wasn't posting as regularly. But in the same time, that if I did have a DIY that I was doing or working on a project for a client, because I do own my own small business, as you saw in the last video we were talking about, then I just didn't feel comfortable recording it, because that meant I had to be on camera, which means that I had to like show you parts of my life that I wasn't ready to show you, like talk to you guys, and I wasn't comfortable talking to you guys. I always felt like, even watching my videos back that I did record, and some of those videos have like over 20-something thousand views, and I'm super excited about that. But even going back, the videos that have the most views are videos where I didn't talk to you guys much. It was just more putting the camera down and recording myself doing something, but not really coming to talk to you in person, or recording a voiceover, which I'm okay with voiceovers and I'm okay with that kind of content, but I wanted to record more. And just like I said in my last video, these videos are not just for you guys. Like obviously they're for you guys, but they're also for myself and just like my future. So wanting to create that quality content means that I needed to be able to be prepared to do so. And at that time I wasn't prepared to do so. Last year I wasn't really prepared to do so. But this year I'm feeling a lot more confident in myself and in the quality of work that I can produce. So hence these videos, and hence being able to sit down and talk to you guys. So personally, we're only on video too, but I feel a little bit more comfortable already. And I really don't know if this has played an effect on it, but I got a new camera for Christmas. And so last year, all of my videos prior to now, and the last video I recorded that's posted already, my videos recorded on my iPhone, which there's nothing wrong with recording videos on your iPhone. I highly recommend it, especially if you're just starting off. But for me, it was really awkward and it was a little bit impersonal. And I know that's an excuse. It's really just an excuse, and I could have just obviously took the time to do so. But for some reason, it just felt weird, and I couldn't ever really just like sit down and actually record full videos, which I did. I think I did last year around this time, actually. I don't know if where's my phone? The exact date that I posted a video last year on YouTube it says exactly 1 year ago. So it was the Start Your Own Small Business Today with These Tips video, and it says it's exactly 1 year old. That video only got 101 videos, but that whole video was recorded on my iPhone, which I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max, and it's a high quality phone. It can shoot videos obviously, but even recording that video was a little bit awkward for me, and I didn't feel comfortable doing so. But for some reason, and to each its own, find your own preference, find what makes you comfortable. I feel more comfortable recording in front of this camera, and it took me a while to do so because I got this camera for Christmas while I was on vacation, and I didn't record for about 2 or 3 weeks into January because we're in like the fourth week of January now. So it's snowing. So I might actually recorded 2 videos today, by the way. That's why if you see me look out, it's because it's actually snowing right now. I recorded another video which will be going up if it hasn't gone up already prior to this one. But yeah, so I don't know, even after that video, I recorded that video in January of last year, and then I didn't post another video until 3 months after that. This video, okay, so this was my Shein haul video. That video didn't get posted until October. So from January to October, I didn't record any content or share any content with you guys. And that was just a lack of confidence. And even my Shein video that I shared, although I love that video, I loved creating that for you guys, and I'm definitely going to be doing more of those soon. The quality is awful. You guys didn't say it, and a lot of people didn't say it to me, but watching that video, the quality of that video is awful. The outfits were stunning and beautiful, and I love those outfits. I still wear them to this day, but the quality, the backdrop, the recording of it was awful. And that was not only due to like lack of confidence of being in front of the camera, but lack of knowing how to use the quality of my phone to record that video. So I recorded it on my phone, like I said, but I didn't think to change my settings to 4K. I didn't think to change like how my video shot raw images and stuff like that to be able to record for you guys. So hold on, my camera's about to die. Please hold. Okay, so yeah, the quality of that video wasn't really great, and I didn't think to change the settings on my iPhone. I didn't think to change all of that, how to make the perfect backdrop so that I can record better videos, which there's a lot of things I just didn't know, and so therefore it made me even less comfortable being in front of the camera. And I think I recorded several videos after that, but once again it went back to those videos where it was just like you saw me doing something, but I wasn't like sitting down to talk to you. I wasn't vlogging. It was just more like I did it, you recorded it, and you saw it, but not more like take you along with me while I do it. So I'm definitely planning to do more take you along with me while I do it videos this year, because I really like this kind of videos. In the past prior to being an adult, I liked being in front of the camera. You put a camera in front of me and I was ready to go. Like, I had the confidence to do so. And if you're my family and you're watching this, you know that. Like, in the past I've been like a very confident person, and like I've always felt like beautiful enough, and this, not that it has anything to do with it, just like there was no one who could tell me that I wasn't beautiful and that I wasn't, like, I couldn't do something, and that if I wanted to do it, I did it. But for some reason, when it came to creating content for you guys, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do this, what I'm doing right here, right now. I couldn't do this. Like, it's crazy. I can't really describe it. Just know that these videos are a lot more confidence, and even though this is only the second video of this series, I feel a lot more confident already being in front of this camera. And I'm super excited because that means there's a lot more to come. There's a lot more for me to share. I think my next part of this journey is like being out in public and recording videos of myself, because and I know a lot of YouTubers mention this because I watch YouTube. That's the thing for me. I love watching YouTube. I honestly sit down and watch YouTube more than I watch Netflix. But I have to become more comfortable also being in public and recording, because I always feel like people are watching me, and even if they are watching me, then it makes it even more awkward, which I know that's probably something that I'll never change, but I still want to become more comfortable doing so, so that I can just like be like, hey, you want to be in my video? Yeah, hi. You know, like super weird about it, but just being more comfortable in general. So I'm super excited to see where this series takes me, and I hope that if you are like me, or if you're just starting a YouTube channel, obviously I don't have a big YouTube channel. I hope to have a big YouTube channel. Like I mentioned in my past video, I'm on a journey to get monetized. But I hope that these videos are helping you guys as well, because it can be uncomfortable, and a lot of people don't talk about being uncomfortable in front of the camera, but it's more like it creates a fear of starting. And I heard someone else mention, I can't remember her name, but like a fear of starting your YouTube channel, a fear of being put out there because you feel like you're gonna fail, you feel like you're not comfortable, you feel like you're not, like, you don't have enough to offer to even make these contents. But it's your YouTube channel. Make what you want to make, post the videos you want to post, and if people like it, they're gonna watch it. If people like it, they're gonna subscribe. And at this point, I think that's where I am. Like, I want to be monetized. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not going to sacrifice the kind of content that I want to make to get there. Some of you may not like that. Some of you may not like that, but I want to be comfortable in front of the camera. This is my life, and I'm trying to put it out there for you guys to see as part as well. And I feel like if you're starting a YouTube channel, if there was any advice I'd give you, I would just say turn the camera on and start recording. Turn the camera on and start recording, because if you don't start recording, how will you know that you're not doing good? How will you know that your quality isn't where you want to be? Because that's the only way that I know that I wasn't confident in front of the camera now, is because I can look back at the videos that I did make, look at the videos I did record that never got posted. It's because I can see that. I can see that I wasn't comfortable. But I wouldn't know that if I didn't record those videos. I wouldn't know that if, like, I didn't get those comments on the videos, like saying that some of my content wasn't quality, like I was talking too low. And that was because I wasn't confident. And I know that now because I can watch those videos. So I highly recommend just pick up the camera, start recording, even if it's your phone. And I will say this, because like now I own a Nikon Z30, and if you guys really want a full review of this camera, I will be happy to do so, because I'm loving it thus far. But prior to owning this camera, I had a GoPro camera. I invested in that, and I think a lot of people invest in a GoPro or a off-brand GoPro as their first camera for their YouTube channel, which it's good depending on what kind of content you want to shoot. For me, that ended up not being a great choice, because I don't shoot a lot of action stuff, and you can record like 4K and stuff on those cameras, but whenever I would go back, I'd look at the frames, I'd look at everything, and it just didn't add up to where I felt my content should be or where I wanted it to be. So if I could recommend a camera to help you get started, I highly recommend your iPhone. I highly recommend some of these other phones like Samsung that have quality phones. And this isn't sponsored, by the way, by anybody, but if you want to sponsor me, feel free to do so. But I highly recommend just picking up your phone. If you don't want to use your phone, if you don't feel comfortable in front of your phone like I didn't, well then go get you a camera. And there's a lot of quality cameras out there that aren't super expensive that you can use to help you get started in your YouTube channel, and then just grow from there. So getting my camera was definitely an upgrade, and like I said, it improved the quality of the content that I want to produce, and it improved my comfortability in front of being in front of the camera. So that second thing I would recommend, and this isn't like a 7 tips you need to get started in your YouTube kind of video. This is more of just like, these are things that I've done, and I can feel like they're making an improvement in the quality of content that I'm creating. But the second thing I recommend is invest in yourself. Invest in your channel, because if you're looking at becoming a full-time YouTuber or full-time content creator, you obviously need stuff to do that. Like, so make that investment, but just make sure it's like going to be long term. If you feel like you're going to start YouTube and you may not like YouTube because YouTube isn't for everybody, then Don't go out and buy an expensive camera. Don't do that. Just start recording on your phone. And I feel like that's why I did what I did. Like, I started on my phone because I wasn't sure. I think my very first YouTube video was me making stickers for my small business. And if you go back and watch that video, I'll leave it linked up here, but if you go back and watch that video, I shot the whole video in the wrong angle. Okay, I shot it in portrait mode instead of landscape mode, and I even shared that information with you guys, stating that this is my first video. Obviously I was gonna make a lot of mistakes, but once again, trial and error helped me to learn that obviously you need to shoot in landscape mode. You gotta turn your phone, you gotta do this and this to get better. So definitely just put yourself out there. Put yourself in front of the camera. If you like it, continue to grow from there. Invest in yourself and make the effort to put out more content, which is the putting out more content phase is where I'm at this moment, is to be more consistent in putting out the content, because I have a list of videos that I want to record for you guys this year. I wanted to record for you last year, but I never did it because of lack of confidence in front of the camera. But just put yourself out there, see if you like it. If you like it, invest in yourself. If you continue to invest in yourself, then create the content, make more content, so that your investment can return to yourself, so that you can get paid to do so. So that's where I'm at this point. I'm going to go ahead and end this video for today. I'm so excited to see where this series continues to take us. I'm glad I was able to sit down and actually talk to you about why this series exists. And please comment down below. Like, I really want to see you guys' comments. Do you think that this is a good idea? Do you think you find it helpful? Like, when you started your YouTube channel, what were you doing? Like, if you have grown your YouTube channel, what advice would you give to a smaller YouTuber like myself and others to make more content, to become more consistent, to become more comfortable in front of the camera? Like, I want to know. Comment down below, and I'll maybe even start a live chat or something on my Instagram page at Home with Christy T, so that we can have like a little poll and like a discussion about it, because I definitely want to know. I want to see where your growth came from and how I and even other small YouTubers can become better. So, all right, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.